Well, for our Weed of the Week, we've returned to the scene of the crime. And that crime is letting a grass like brome grass creep into your fields. Brome grass is our Weed of the Week.
Well, for years with brome grass, if it did start creeping into the field, if you were doing no-till or reduced till, you had to actually pull out the old plow. I know we did on our farm, pull out the old moldboard plow that was sitting out in the trees and work your way around every one of your fields to at least try to hold that brome grass back. Well, now we've got Roundup ready crops, so that's great. And you say, oh good, I'm gonna get rid of that brome grass that's creeping into my field. But you know what? We're still not completely getting rid of it, and here's, I think, the reason why. You know what happens when the weather's cold? It actually takes more Roundup to get into the plant and get all the way through that extensive root system that a brome grass plant has, because it's a perennial, it's got rhizomes, it might have roots running out for 20 feet. The only way you're going to do it and completely kill that whole thing is by using a high enough rate. And if the nighttime temperature is below 50 degrees within a couple days of spraying, you probably need to increase your rate by 50%. That's right, 50% if you want to get equivalent control compared to when the weather's warm.
Okay, I'll give you 2 tips about identifying brome grass. When you pull some out of the ground, if you see those rhizomes running underneath the ground, you know you've got a perennial weed. Then look at the leaf blades. If you're in the state of Minnesota or Michigan, you'll say those leaf blades have an M on them. If you're in the state of Wisconsin, you'll say the weeds have a W on the leaf. And if you're in the state of South Dakota, you really don't care. You just want to kill the darn things. So take care of the brome grass on your farm this summer.
Well, once again, brome grass is our Weed of the Week. It's much easier to control than it used to be because of Roundup crops, but make sure you're using a high enough rate. And also, if you're spraying Roundup in your crop, make sure you don't exceed the label rate for that crop. So you got some things to watch for there, but do the best you can with brome grass. It is a tough weed.
Well, that's all the time we have for our Weed of the Week, but there's more Ag PhD to come right after this.